What's up guys, DarkSynth here, and today I'm going to be going over the mechanic of Drive Rush in Street Fighter 6. It is a very versatile mechanic, and you should definitely practice using it. You can even jump on the demo now, which is what I'm on, and just go into the character guides, and then go to the super, and then you can try out Drive Rush, and just like figure out what it does, but that's exactly what I'm going to be going over in this video. So the first thing that we can start with is using it to extend combos. So the way you use it off of a normal, so if you use a normal, you can cancel into Drive Rush. Another way to use it is by going into parry and then going into Drive Rush, which uses less meter, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. For now, we're just going to go over how to utilize it in combos. So, a perfect example is, say someone whiffs a button, and then you go to whiff punish it. So you hit them with the crouch medium kick, and then all you do is you tap forward off of a normal. Not every normal is going to be able to go into Drive Rush. For example, reuse forward heavy kick or standing heavy kick. So that's up to you to lab for your character, see what they can cancel into Drive Rush from. So enough rambling about that. The thing with Drive Rush when you cancel from a normal is it gives you more frame advantage than usual. So if I cancel from crouch medium punch and go into Drive Rush, I can go into something like stand heavy kick, and trying to figure out like what buttons can link into a heavy button typically is a good route to figure out, or not figure out, but get max damage, because heavy buttons tend to do the most damage, and more buttons you put into a combo does less damage. But I'm rambling. But yeah, that's really the gist of just using it in combos. Figuring out what heavy button you can link into. So for example, crouch medium kick, you can't go into stand heavy kick, but from crouching medium punch you can. So if I cancel it, you see the combo counter on the left, that works. Maybe stand heavy punch works too. So just figuring out what you can link into is definitely worth it, so you can maximize your damage. Another way you can use it in combos is from juggling. So, for example, if I do donkey kick, EX donkey kick with Ryu, I can do this. So you can do something like that to extend your combo a little bit. That wasn't optimal for Ryu, but just an example. So figuring out what you can go and do after a juggle from Drive Rush is really nifty, and again, it can optimize and maximize your damage. But keep in mind, whenever you cancel into Drive Rush from a normal, it uses 3 bars, so I wouldn't use it all the time. It's really useful if you catch someone whiffing and then you want to convert it, convert your whiff punish into something, you can do it. But even then, keep an eye on your meter. If you're down to like 3 or 2 bars, definitely just go for a regular whiff punish into a special, because at that point you're gonna burn yourself out, and that's something you don't want in this game. But next up, we're gonna talk about how to use it on block. So what Drive Rush does to your frame data on block is it, no matter what, increases your frames by +4. So, for example, I think Ryu's crouching medium punch is -2 on block. So if I do this into Drive Rush, that second hit, that hit right there, will make my next move, so it's +4, and Ryu's crouching medium punch is -2 on block normally. So this is -2. This would be +2 because it's +4. So just take whatever whatever your button is on block, and then just add 4 to it. So it's really useful to use as block pressure, but again, be careful, as it takes 3 bars to use off of a normal. So use it wisely. Another thing you can do for block pressure is... Oh, whoops. So another thing you can do for block pressure is to frame trap people. So if you do this... Hold on. So if you do this... That's an immediate timing. So there's a timing thing with this as well. So there's kind of a timing thing with Drive Rush and frame trapping people with it. So you can do an immediate timing, so crouch medium punch into it right away, or you can delay it a little bit and try to catch someone pressing a button. So see how I let them, you know, dash forward a little longer than usual and then I press the button? That's really good on trying to catch people pressing a button. So another thing if they try and do DI is you can just react and do DI yourself. So as you can see, if they try to DI, you can react and DI back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm using a second controller with my foot right now. So trying to do that was a little difficult, but nonetheless, Drive Rush is really versatile when it comes to pressure and you know, extending your combos. And one more thing I wanted to touch on with your delaying your button is instead of delaying the first hit, so what you can do is do an immediate button and then delay the third hit. So if I do immediate timing, I can, you know, I can delay the third hit. And that's a really good way of frame trapping people who are really patient and try to press delay jab or even delay throw. Also, another thing you can do is, you know, instead of just, if they're really patient, instead of just delaying it slightly, if they wait even longer, what you can do is do that and then walk forward a little bit. So you can do this, and on the third hit, instead of just delaying it outright, you can walk forward a little bit and that delays it even more. So like this. So you notice how I did a little micro walk there for the third hit. It's really good at catching people who are patient and just like to press delay buttons. But that's really it for this Drive Rush tutorial. I hope it helped. If it did, definitely leave a like on this video as it helps with the channel. I'll definitely be making more Street Fighter 6 guides once it launches. Definitely going to be making some character guides, and then once I get all these character guides out and combo guides, I will start making matchup analyses. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care. Peace. Peace.